Thank y'all for being out. We're really especially happy to have the Highland Park United Methodist Youth, and we have the Grace United Methodist Youth with us today. I've asked Robert to do our opening devotional. Some of you don't know Willie. Some of you did know Willie. Robert was in the 8th grade when Willie was involved in the youth department at Highland Park. Willie and Robert got to be really good friends. That next semester, after he went off to college, I was sitting in his dorm room with him one day, and he got a text from Robert, and he texted back. I said, "Who is that?" He said, "That was Robert." I said, "That's nice that you're staying in touch with Robert." He said, "No, Mom, you don't know, we got to be really good friends." And today, I'm really glad that Robert could be with us and share with us.
So I really got to know Willie. I was in 8th grade. I got to sneak onto the senior high mission trip. So my sister was a senior, and Willie was there. And I remember one of the days we kind of really came together. We were both trying to build one of the frames for the houses. If you ever built a frame, somehow when you put the boards together, we kept trying to hit it so it all stayed together. Because one corner kept popping out, and it just every time Willie would hit it on one side, the other side would pop out. And so I think at one point we finally just gave up and just hung it anyway. But anyway, so we really came together that day, and then I don't know, just the most amazing thing about him was just that, like I said, there's a bunch of senior high kids on that trip, and Willie was college age, but he gave me attention. He cared about me. He got to know me, took the time to really just see what I was about, and just through that, he made me laugh. We had a great time, but it was just amazing because in the position that he was in, I mean, he was going through fighting cancer, and then he was with a bunch of his other friends. It would have been really easy for him to just simply just be with his own people and be fine with that. And I really wouldn't have thought anything else. I would have thought he was a funny guy, but never got to know him. But instead, he really made an effort to, when time was so precious, he gave me a lot of his time, and that was so amazing. And just looking back, the way that he loved me really has influenced the way that I have loved people in high school. I realized how powerful it can be when someone older than you reaches down and just cares about you, cares about who you are. And it's not necessarily one conversation we had, but just his consistency and caring about me. And I remember one time it was really funny. There's this cute girl in my speech class. So he's like, "Robert, you should totally ask her on a date." And I was like, "All right, 8th grade, let's do it." So I asked her on a date. Couldn't make reservations at California Pizza Kitchen, but I made sure I got this guy. So I got there 10 minutes early, and apparently she got grounded and didn't tell me. So I kept trying to call her. So she stood me up basically, and Will gave me a pep talk. I'm pretty sure it involved putting her down in a pretty severe way, but it was totally he was dead on, and now I'm really happy to know. I was just bad in 8th grade. Just kidding. Anyway, so the point is that Willie really just cared about people and looked at others' lives and just said, "Hey, how can I love this person where they are?" And kind of the verse that I thought of that really just pinned Willie was John 12:25. It says, "The same way, anyone who holds on to his life, just as it is, destroys that life. But if you let it go, rest in your love, have it forever, real, eternal." I love the idea of reckless love. I think that's what Willie had. Willie had reckless love. He said, "Hey, you know what? I don't know how many breaths I'm guaranteed tomorrow, but I'm gonna be reckless in the way that I love people today." And he was just reckless in the sense that I was in 8th grade and he was in college basically. He cared about me when most people wouldn't have even given a second thought to me. And no one would have blamed him for not giving a second thought to me. In fact, he reached down and just meant so much to me. And so I guess my challenge is that we would all have reckless love like Willie, and that in return that we would know that God promises that we would have life and have it real and eternal. We talk about abundant life around here, and so I think that's what God's talking about, or Jesus talking about abundant life. It's about reckless love like Willie. So my challenge also is to just today's we're on the site. Willie and I met on a mission trip. Everybody's a leader here. Everybody is influencing someone. So just talk to the guy next to you, talk to the girl next to you, and just see what they're about, and then maybe you could be someone's Willie. And then also we're celebrating Lucas today too, and I mean he was the exact same way. I think we're all here because both Willie and Lucas had ridiculous personalities that they just got to know everybody, and just people loved them, and they loved them not only because they were fun people to be around, but because they had something more, and that was a relationship. Will you all pray with me? Dear God, thank you so much for this day, just the opportunity to be here with these people, Lord, and just the fact that we can come and just that in our remembrance of two people who just rocked this planet for you, that we wouldn't just sit around and grieve about them and even just tell a few stories, Lord, but we would say, hey, you know what, they lived life so well and they loved you so well that we want to do this, we want to live like them, living for you. And just that they would come, that this group of people came here today just to remember some special people in their lives and to build a house and make a difference. And so I thank you for all that. Thank you for the weather that's cleared up and just for this amazing group of people around me and just the profound impact both Lucas and Emily had on my life. I pray you a blessed day.
Amen.
How you guys doing this morning? Most of you guys, like, that are going to be working on the house have already been here before.
Just take it over. Take it over. I got it.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So like when marker opens. Why? What are we doing? Take a job. Yeah, what is it that knocks you out?
Let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't get this.